Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope we're not too weirded out by the fact that I'm here on a Tuesday, which is usually my day off. But I'm actually working the late on Thursday, so my options are panic all day Thursday, rush home and stream, or don't do that, and I just chill, and instead I stream on a Tuesday. So, hey, here we are. I don't really have any announcements today. Just hi, it's me. Tuesday, mate, innit? Alright, a jaded Mew. Come on in, sit down. I used to work with someone with that exact accent, and it was pretty intense. Yeah, hope everyone's doing alright. Let's go over to the game, because that's about it for announcements today, just that I am streaming today. Kind of forget what we were doing last time. So let's find out. Let's go on a journey together. What I have done since the last stream and coming into this one. Oh, Wales, hello. Thank you very much for the glitter. Do like a bit of glitter. What I have done since the last stream, I got a couple levels on my characters. So that's the pause button. That's not the pause button. There we go. If you look at the stats of my characters, everybody is at least level 20. Or at least everyone in my team is at least level 20. I know that Urshin is just kind of standing in a field somewhere. But that's alright. That is the nature of RPGs. And the reason that Urshin is standing in a field is actually these enemies. Would you believe? Oh, Wales, thank you for the lurk. Please enjoy working. So yeah, these guys. If you have a skill that I believe Urshin has right now, you can get these guys to essentially give you 65,000 experience points after the fight. And it's really easy to break the game by doing that. So the game is just like, no. No, she is standing over there for now. Am I going to do that when I get the opportunity to? And I get the ability to, or have the need to power level my characters? Yes, I am. I am absolutely going to exploit that and power level some characters. Hello, Empirical Woodland. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. What else? Oh yeah, I got a couple of extra enemy skills on my characters, but they're completely useless enemy skills. I got Distracted, which is where you stare into space, and Feign Swing, which is where you feign a swing and you don't actually attack. Oh, there it is. Swallow Eye. Nice. Isn't that a stat boost? I'm fairly sure that's a stat boosting item. Yes, it does, Cray. There you go. Go a little faster. And yeah, screw it. Get some extra hit points as well. And then Syas can no. Nina can do that, because she has the lowest HP. You see? You see? Equal leveling. Which is weird, because normally my attitude towards stat boosting items is just pour it all into the main character, because they're the one that's always going to be with you on your team. But no. No, sirs and madams. I'm doing this evenly. Or sensibly, at the very least. Oh, but something you can do with the robots, incidentally, if you use Frost, or any water spell, really, that gets a special ability. Which is how I learned the enemy skills. So because we use water on the robot, it is now confused. The circuitry is broken. I think that's a pretty cool trick. There you go, that's how I learned Feign Swing when I did. It's kind of useless, but I sure do have it. Like, that's something else I've been considering doing, is maybe trying to get as many or all of the enemy skills as I can. In fairness, I've also kind of considered cheating. Oh, good job, Sias. Look at that. Like, when we get to the end game, maybe just put in a code or something. I don't know. Right, let's keep going. There's one other thing that I did between streams, but we'll get to that a little later on. Mainly when I'm able to do it, and I'm not stuck in a dungeon. I may have gone the wrong way. Looks like there's something down the stairs over there. These lads, they know the death spell, and there's an unfeasibly cool death animation in this game, or personification in this game. But, like, thankfully it very frequently misses. Nope. There we go. Sias has heal? I've only just noticed that. I've not been paying a great deal of attention to his skill set. Incidentally, I say I got every character up to level 20. That was one level per. And doing that took a couple of hours, so here is me just on the phone with someone. What you doing? You know, just leveling stuff. Pound Cake is lurking as well. Thank you for your lurk. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That timer better not be running. Like, while I'm in this fight. I think I have a way of avoiding that as well. Guess we'll find out when we get there. Why does the prototype robot have a bigger and better spell than the finalized version? What's going on with that? It's like BioShock 2. Where you're like... Jaded Muse, as always, on the money right there, but yeah, probably. Reminded of BioShock 2, where, like, you play as a prototype Big Daddy who is incredibly fast and strong and powerful, and I guess they had to tone it down a bit for the final version. But somehow you still recover food from health from just mashing food into your faceplate. That was a weird game. I have a friend who stands by the idea that it's the strongest one. He's a cool guy otherwise. Well, thank you very much, game. I just got myself healed up and back down we go. Well, no, I do say that. I have in the past praised the the way that it makes me feel about being a protector. I don't know what it is that they've done psychology-wise, but in Bioshock 2, when someone starts attacking the little sisters, something goes in my brain, and it's like, well, everyone in this room is dying now. And it's going to be me who does it. Which, kind of rare for a game to get me that on board, but, good job on doing that. Let's just heal ourselves up a little bit, and then we will actually start the fight. And then we can go see whatever that timer is about. And that's Flare. Ah! Did you get it, Empirical Woodland? It's the guy. Never mind. So the trick is, or at least the way that you get the massive amounts of EXP from the bots, is there is a particular sequence of skills that you can use that gives you double experience when they get into a particular low health state. But then you can heal them up again and get them back to that low health state. And you can just keep doing that, just over and over. I can't go over there. Well, let down. And, yeah. If you just keep doing that, eventually, well, this was a bust, but I'm gonna get that treasure chest. Here we go. We got some dragon scales. Let's see what that does. Temporarily raises defense. Okay. I wonder. There's an item that you can get from the Manilo traders, and I didn't get it. How annoying. There is an item you can get from the Manilo traders, which lowers the encounter rate, like, substantially. And I'm thinking, hey, if I can do that, then... Okay, I have to go all the way back. If I could equip that, then maybe I'll be fine, and I don't have to worry about as many encounters. But no, here we are. I hope this is not gonna be the rest of the stream. Trying to do this one. It's not even a puzzle room, really. It's just a timer room. Yeah, no, you do that. And I'm so glad that time stops when we're in a fight, because this would be quite annoying. Hello, Alana, the Gaming Cat. How are you today? Hope we're good. I like that we're still coming up with various gaming types for me to be. I did consider some kind of, like, name change or branding change, because I haven't played a CPC game for a while. I intend to, but getting that up and running is going to be a bit tricky. And I was like, I don't know what I would call myself. Probably the most amusing one that I came up with was Rage Against Florence. But that's kind of awkward to say. And I'm so used to opening gameplay sessions with, hey, folks, I'm CPC Gamer. It's just reflexive at this point. Okay, let's fight. Let's go. We'll fight some more of these robots. Now, what we can do, if water makes these guys short-circuit, what on earth will lightning do? Let's find out. That's something else I need to do. I need to go speak to the master in the Warren town, because we've hit her little conditions. Elonore is waiting for his rice to cool down. Good pick. Oh! Can I actually do the trick now? Let's find out! Alright, screw it. You guys heal up. And we'll see what the robots do. Really? This counts as combo magic? Alright. I would argue that was a negative 950 damage, because we healed, but there you go. This brings to mind the old discussion from Street Fighter. Is it a perfect game if Elena takes damage and then re-heals? I'm on the side of saying no, because he took damage, and that's not okay, but I like Smash, so apparently my opinions on fighting games are void. Alright, Bot has recovered. We are now going to get twice the EXP from this fight. And I believe we can just keep doing that to get buckets of the stuff. Because if we do that... Ah, they actually don't have all the health back. Well, there you go. Well, there we go. Let's just do the cool trick anyway. That's a good shout. Empirical Woodland's a real cool guy. Good with advice and troubleshooting. And there you go, that is compliment on the house. And look at that, 1,980 EXP just from a standard fight. And a bent screw. And yes, the idea is that if you just keep doing that to the bots, they will... You can just bug that and get unlimited power, apparently. It's amazing. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do our best to carry on with the story. Mainly because we haven't met our final character yet. And our final character is my favorite character in this game. So... That's what I'm doing. I'm just beelining towards them. Because I have a lot of notes over here concerning them and things I can do to talk about them. So, there we go. I'm just going to mute a second. Give me a second. Alright, there we go. You know when you have to adjust your headset and it's like, do I want to just stream the crackles of me doing that? Let's not. So now we're back. Also, yes, Empirical Woodland needs to stream more. Do it. Do it. Not right now, though. We're watching this. The line there, Empirical Woodland, is, we'll see. That's what we say to Tiny Child when the answer is no, but we know that she's just gonna kick off if you say no. Maybe later. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Now, I'm reasonably confident that if I stand on these pillars, I can go down and I can collect something. And at the rate the game's going, I may have to. No! No, that's fine. I can come back and do that later. Ooh. Look at that dragon. Look at that dragon. I hope that wasn't the way I needed to go. Ooh. That is beautifully discordant. Thank you very much. Oh man, voices. I forget what anyone sounded like again. So, this is where the Endless are summoned. It's permeated with a powerful aura. I can feel it. Countless gods, dragons. I bet we'll be able to speak to the dragons here. Ah, don't worry, it's not too hard. Remember how you freed me from that armor? It's just like that. Alright, here we go. Close your eyes. And then we find the dragons who are also having a sexy naked Chippendale dream. That'd be weird. That's actually pretty cool. Sushi Princess, hello! Hope we're doing alright. Thank you for joining in. What is this? I feel a presence. 'Tis like unto one of the Endless. Doth it mean the time hath come? I am doing alright today. We are continuing on with this PlayStation 1 RPG that I had as a teenager. Really enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Well, having a lot of fun with it now, I should say. I might just actually can we get shoutouts for Sushi and Katie, because they are cool streamers. And Sushi was doing White Day yesterday. That's a pretty good game. We were trying to deal with a mermaid. It wasn't great. What's all the ruckus about? And yeah, Katie was playing Paparazzi, which is just super adorable. It's like aggressive cel-shaded puppies. Oh, it's great. Really? Ella was not... Ella has streamed before. It's like... I want to say Might or Magic. Heroes of Zine. Ah, Ryan. Oh, Sayonara Wild Hearts is also a good game. Is something amiss? I think we worked out Mammy was supposed to be Scottish, because she uses words like Ken. The mountain over there started smoking. Looks like it might be making ready to blow. Whenever that air mountain starts smoking, it means the gods of the mountain's angry at something. God? A ya? Okay. Yeah. They say there'll be a god living inside the mountain, and that if he gets angry, it'll be a horrible disaster. At least that's what the stories say. Where ye be going? I doth wish to meet with this god. Ah, carry yourself with that degree of confidence. Someone's like, there's a god in that there mountain, and Faolu's like, cool. I'm gonna go kill it. Oh, we can't make camp because they didn't animate sprites for that. But we can save the game. Sushi, I know of Wild Arms. I think that's your, Super Nintendo, like, Wild West shooter, right? And everything takes place from behind the main characters shooting into the background, if it's the one I'm thinking of. That's a pretty good game. Oh. Then what am I thinking of? Don't mind me, chap. Hang on a second. Super Nintendo Wild West shooter. Wild Guns. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Wild Guns, which is close enough in name that I'm... Ah, this music's great. Close enough in terms of the name that I'm not going to question it. Well, that's pretty cool that you got the achievements for it as well. Like the platinum anyway, because generally speaking, RPGs have really tricky and time-consuming achievements. And that's one of the reasons that I feel a bit bad. Like, I tend to be put off playing them. Also, you mentioned Final Fantasy Tactics. The main battle theme, the one that we heard in the dungeon just now, that one reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics. It sounds a lot like, I said it, it sounds like a track called Antipyretic, which is great. Okay. Apparently we can just walk right in. Amazing. I've seen some websites that do that kind of thing, like retro achievements, which I don't know if they tie into ROMs or links up with Steam or anything like that. But they do that sort of thing where it's like people will make up their own achievements for something. That is a great smear frame. I love that. But like, people will make up their own achievements for games, and it'll be like Light Crusader is one that I can think of because my friend showed me the list when I streamed that, and it's things like get to each level, get the special weapons, get the special armor, that sort of stuff, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I will admit, I am a bit of a sucker for collecting achievements. I love it. Especially when it's something kind of goofy and fun that you may not have thought to do, but the devs thought of it. There's, I'm just trying to think now. There's like, the only one that comes to mind is Half-Life 2 has an achievement for killing somebody with a toilet. And that's the only one I can think of. Like, if you thought to do that, the game will reward you for doing that. You just pick it up and throw it at a guy. 20 points to you, sir. And I like that sort of stuff a lot more than small achievement at the end of each chapter, big one at the end. Doing stuff feels a lot more involved with that sort of thing. Empirical Woodland is looking forward to Suikoden. I have never played a Suikoden game. Or... yeah, there's multiple ones of those. I was going to say, or Suikoden, like the one of those. But there's at least Suikoden 2, right? Thou art the one that claimeth to be a god. Me god, who you, tiny man? Thou art not a god. Thou art but to me a shadow, something that have drunk of the dregs of power of gods, and believe that doing so maketh you a god yourself. This guy's so edgy. He's great. Thou hast been affected by our and the other's power. That is all. Me not understand puny man. Puny man talk funny. Does puny man think me stupid? Perhaps the world needeth not gods. What sayest thou? Puny man not making sense. Me not understand puny man. Me kill puny man. Not too far off the voice of a character I do at Storytime, incidentally. His name is the Moog. He's sort of a dog. And he's not very bright. Do I have any area of attacks? I don't think I do. Let's try a bit of that. Okay, cool. Well, that didn't really work out, did it? I don't know. Dogs can be really intelligent. It depends on the breed. But the one in the stories is a Moog. And the lore goes that they can't really think very well. Or at all. That's a great skill effect. Look at that. Kind of get the feeling that I'm going to feel pretty bad about this fight, having not taken care of the ads, but I don't know. Let's do a dragon. We've got this tool available to us. Let's do a bit of that. These guys are also rather fast. Look at that. At the very least, we need to heal. This is one of those instances where, like, I could probably just give y'all a brief synopsis of one of these stories, but it sounds crazy. And is. So, let's not. What tricks we got? Let's... Ooh. I have an area of attack that does this cool thing. Alright. It's like Diablos from Final Fantasy VIII. I'm down. And he does that cool, like, slam dunk effect. And then it misses every single time. Well, there we go. I think I'm just going to keep doing that. That was great. Kind of feel like that's something I need to work on just in general with this game, because I don't have a lot in the way of crowd control. So being able to do that is absolutely fantastic. Dinner has been devoured. Ella is happy. This is good. We like our happy German cat. Are you doing the little smiley face like from your profile picture / channel icon? Because that's an adorable cat right there. Like, it's an actual... Oh, hang on. Look at that! There's a skip button. I genuinely appreciate the game giving me that option. Because you know when, like, summon attacks are cool and all, but also... I was gonna go make a sandwich. Again, going back to Final Fantasy VIII, if you ever summoned Eden, that fight, the summon is longer than most fights you are going to have when you summon Eden. So being able to just, like, push button, back to fight, yes please. And I think we're doing okay. I think we're back into the rhythm of the game, and... or at least the rhythm of this fight. And as long as we can keep our mana up, should be fine. Ella, I'll be honest with you, that is about the only way I have ever beaten Emerald Weapon is double summon Knights of the Round and then mimic it. And like, yep, I am right there with you. It's why I've only ever beaten Emerald Weapon one time. And all the other times I'm just like, do you know what? I'm content to let the big green boy swim around in the ocean. Being vaguely terrifying. The size of that thing. I don't like massive underwater enemies. Oh, look at all that cool stuff I got. I don't like big underwater, like, entities or enemies, so Emerald Weapon kind of scary. Got anxiety when a streamer that I watch was playing Final Fantasy VII, got to the underwater section and went, ooh, what's that? Can I pet it? And just swam right towards it without having saved first. Big anxiety moment right there. The Endless are summoned to this sphere. This changes the very balance of nature herself, flooding the world with energies both powerful and dangerous. And doth cause those beings easily influenced by it to think themselves gods. I mean, might want to do Subnautica, but also there'll be a lot of yelping when startled. You know how I do. What then do mortals thinketh? You see, I kind of got the impression, at least with this story, that, like, it was the other way around. That was just some... changes spells it uses to match opponent's weaknesses. Teach me something, you weird blob. Ooh. I'll take it. There is a reason I do this with Faolu, and that is that... let's do one of those. The reason I do this with Faolu is that he knows all of the skills that Ryu has, and Ryu has all of the skills that he has. So, I need to kill this boy in this turn. Let's see how we do it. Yes. This is fine. How embarrassing would that be? Like, we survived the fight against the mountain itself, and then just... Hello, I'm a slime enemy. I'm the default placeholder enemy. And I'll win. Oh, I really don't want to use that super vitamin, but I feel like I have to. Well, there we go. Just casually dropping an elixir on stream. I'd better get into fights on the way back down to justify doing that. Because if I could just walk out, I'm very upset. There we go. Oh, and it's the rematch. Here we go. If I lose, great. Yeah. That's about it. Kind of feel like the special bosses in Final Fantasy VII were, all of them, pretty tricky, except for Ultimate Weapon somehow. That's the one that I essentially always beat. It's always... Oh, I don't need that. I've won. I'm leaving. Ultimate Weapon's the one that I always beat. It's, Ruby is the second one, because it's weak to basically every status effect. So you can do some shenanigans with that. And then... Yeah, Emerald can just... He's not bothering anyone down there, it's fine. You're gonna make me walk back down the mountain. You're gonna make me walk back down the mountain. This is a bit of a pet hate in RPGs. I will be honest with you. Like, I've done the thing. Although, in some games, it can be used to good effects. There's been Halo 3? Halo 3. You have to go through this infested ship to collect some data. And you do. And then you're like, the end of mission cutscene played. Why am I still on this horrible ship? Oh no, I've got to turn around and fight my way back out again. It's used to good effect there, but this is just... I think I'm just going to have to walk back down the mountain. Since it's still on the screen and I'm still looking at it, something else that's putting me off playing Subnautica. Kelp farms. Do not like kelp farms. Kind of scared of those. They, just this massive, improbably huge underwater thing. Not a fan. Wait, you? What did you do? What'd you do to the god of the mountain? Told you, we just sauntered in, killed it. Normal folks don't be going around doing stuff like that. Who are you? No, what are you? Empirical Woodlands, couple of reasons. I don't like impossibly huge underwater creatures, much like Emerald Weapon. And also kelp farms. Kelp farms be terrifying. I thought you'd show up if we called you here. You're the dragons that watch over this world, right? Indeed, young dragon. Thou hath already met us. I am Pungryong, the Wind Dragon. As you probably already know, I called you here so we could talk about Ryu here. The Yorai Dragon, he whose role is not yet set. As you know, Ryu is incomplete. I'd like you to share your power with him. If he is able to gain the power of the ancient dragons, then maybe Ryu can become whole. Whilst we do not seek to see thee fail in thine endeavour, Deus, know this, thou who art without form of thine own. As thou art aware, the other half of the Yorai dragon, this is Neve. We need to show Neve this. They're in a video game. Be the first emperor of the Foul Empire, Faolu. Already he hath awakened. Ryu shall become complete. By joining with Faolu shall he do so. This destiny he cannot escape. What do you mean he can't escape it? We don't want him to join with his other half. That's why we called you. To help prevent that from happening. This might be a stupid question, but why do you want to prevent Ryu from meeting the Emperor? Is it really that bad? Listen, dear. You remember what the abbess in Czech told you about pillars of light and all, right? Think about it for a second. Here, we've got Ryu, just born, fresh out of the gate. On the other hand, we've got Faolu, who built the Empire and has been alive for centuries. Whose light do you think is bigger? Is stronger? You mean, if they merge, Ryu will be swallowed up by Faolu and disappear? Hear us, Deus. We who watch over this sphere must e'er strive to maintain a position of neutrality. It matters not which becometh a god, does it not? It matters a lot to me. Once he becomes a full god, I need Ryu to send me back where I came from. Thou wouldst use a god's power for thine own benefit? And how are the people in this world any different? They yank from our worlds to make us into their gods. They make us work for their benefit. You trying to tell me I should stay like this? In this borrowed body forever? I think that might be a reference to Deus being from the other Breath of Fire games. Kind of like how Momo fell through a wormhole or something. Deus is also the same Deus slash Bleu from whatever other Breath of Fire game this character is from. Probably 3. Hey, I want to talk to you. Not just anyone can pacify the god of the mountain. Who are you? What are you doing here? Mammy says your cousin has been guarding Kyoin, but I bet that ain't true now, is it? Now, don't be worrying your head over little things like that. We should just be glad the mountain's quieted down. Right? These line breaks in this game are making my head hurt. Leon, you must be tired. Go back home and rest a spell now, eh? Oh my god. Perica Woodland. I can swim. I once swam a mile. And I was sponsored. And I won a hoodie for it. It's a BT Swimathon hoodie, which will date when I did that. Is this home? Can I sleep in your bed? No. Can we just appreciate the exquisite Foley work on that stew? Listen to that. Hang on. I'm just going to boost the audio. Listen to this. Listen to that! That is some really good potato stew in that pot. Just bubbling away. Well, I, sir, grew up in a big urban sprawl, and we don't know what water is around my neck of the woods. We hobbies around here are like going to a burnt out building and stepping inside of it. That's what I did when I was a kid. Methinks it not be wise that we persist in this relationship. Oh no. Don't let what the landlord said bother you. All the folks in the village are thankful for what you did, and so am I. We don't have canals around here. Are you kidding me? We have trains. He be this way, sir. To it appear I must needs fight mine way out. Nay, mayhap I can still escape, unnoticed by yon soldiers. Oh, okay, well, that's the game's way of gating off the various paths that we can take. Let's escape. Unnoticed by yon... I'm behind a building. They can't see me here. Shh. There you go. No Emperor's here. It's fine. Alright, let's go. I don't think that's gonna work. Is there a trap door in the basement? What is this? What matter is this village to me? Why dost I hesitate? My path be clear. Defeat yon troops, make mine way to Cheeto. And yet... So this is where you've been hiding him, eh? Hiding? We didn't know he was wanted. I told all the folks in the village to get anything that could be used as a weapon. We'll help you capture him, alright? Chat, are you ready to root for the bad guy? Cause it's coming. Thou wouldst do such a thing? Thou wouldst protect me, hinder their attempts to engage me. Thou art taking a great risk. What wilt thy fellows think of thee? I knew as soon as I saw you that there was something different about you. And I thought maybe if you head out here with me, you might be able to live a normal life. With me. I know it's silly, it cannot be, but I wished so hard it would. Forgive me, I never should have made you stay here. Nami, what you be doing? Open the door! That guy, I feel, is supposed to have the West Country accent, but I don't know. The oven wall be broken. You can crawl through it to get outside. Hurry! When you get outside, go to the shrine in the woods. Be careful they don't see you. There'll be a road behind the shrine you can use. Go. Go while you still can. Faolu could take all those dudes in a fight. Every single one of them. But I suppose that would probably cause more trouble in the long run. Alright, Mammy. Where's Faolu? Where's he hiding? He's not in the stove. There's only this woman inside. You were hiding Faolu, weren't you? Did you live with him? Take her back to Astana. We may be able to use her in the Caronade. Thou sayest thou shalt return to thine own world, Deus. Thou sayest this, as thou knowest not our way. Once we hath served our purpose, once our time as gods hath passed, we become as you see us now, dragons. And thus do we watch over this world. 'Tis our fate, and thine. Fate, you keep using that word. Is that all you can talk about? Look, are you going to help us or not? In case you've forgotten, unlike you, neither I nor Ryu are complete. I, for one, have no intention of turning into some ugly dragon and spending the rest of my days watching over this stupid planet. I will give the game credit on that end. These are not typical dragon designs, and I really, really like that. It's not your usual, like, low fantasy, big red thing with the black wings. You know what I mean? That's like a huntress. Verily, thou art imperfect. It be both in our power and nature to succor thee. I don't know that word. However, the Yorai dragon, Ryu will meet with his other half, Faolu. That destiny cannot be avoided. Before that destiny be fulfilled, seek thee our true selves, that thee might gain our power. Where can we find you all? Once before we have met in the barren sands. I regret any harm I may have caused thee then. We live within and throughout the world. Seek us out, that thee might have our strength. I know where two of those goes. There. Two of those guys are. Get your vowels in the right order, Andy. There you go. When Ryu joins with his other half, mayhap our strength will be of use. Just tell me one thing. When you were all brought here, didn't any of you think about trying to get back home? One cannot swim against the river of fate, Deus. Come what may, with Ryu, we shall watch over the fate of this world. Look at those polygons, it's like a visualizer. You are now able to draw upon the Wind Dragon's power. Ryu learned Rainstorm. Nice. We were just talking about rain in chat. Look at that. Empirical Woodlander, you a wizard? Fate, huh? You make it sound like they wanted to come here. Frankie just hit my favorite part of 12. Did he meet my wife? Oh no, the bit with the tormenting cactuars. Love him. Deus, why do you want to return to where you came from so strongly? Is it because you don't like it here? What about you, Ryu? Yeah, look at them there, mocking me. Think about it, little birdie. What would you do if you were suddenly pulled into some world you'd never even heard of and asked to become their god? That is literally the title of an anime. What would you do if you were pulled into a world and asked to become their god? A 36 episode series. I think I do my best to help the people of that world. Ah, brother. No, genuinely, actually, this is a genre of anime. That's isekai. Anyway, our priority now is to get Ryu strong enough so he has a chance against Faolu. We've got to find the dragons and get them to help us. So, I think I know where two of those guys are. One of them mentioned that we've met in the Barren Sands, and that's going to be where we crashed the Sand Flyer, right? Way back at the start of the game, because that a dragon didn't attack the Sand Flyer, it was just flying alongside us, right? So that's that. One of them is near to one of the port towns. Because if you remember, they had that, the frog bard who sung about a baby frog being a tadpole, not a frog. So I think if I go to those two locations, there'll be dragons there. And otherwise... I'm throwing up my hands because I don't know. I feel like this works incredibly well in an audio-only format. Oh, no, there it is. Ebb and Fire. Check that out. Non-elemental. Get out. Ebb and Fire is non-elemental. But whatever. Let's go. Let's do it. Most of the things I'm remembering about Final Fantasy XII are there's like individual character moments and scenes. Like, I should probably heal up Syas before I take much more damage. And then you can do that with Cray, and then you can finish the fight. Do you know what? I feel like, from what I remember of Final Fantasy XII, that's a really good description, a disjointed collection of scenes. I remember there's a scene Van asks, like, so how old are you? And then doesn't seem to understand why everyone is mad at him. And everyone's like, oh, poor show, friend. You are starting to get it, but you don't. Alright, come on. Come on. So if my thinking's right, this will now drop us down, and we can carefully go through here and collect something. Check that out! I'll take some magic shards. That's pretty good. I wonder what's in the other one. Are we going to find out? Yes, we're going to find out. Oh. This is always a point of contention. Speaking of Final Fantasy and non-elemental attacks, Flare. I feel like Flare should be a fire attack, but actually, it's... in some games it is. Usually it's just non-elemental. Okay, let's do a bit of that, get some mana back for you, and there we go. Is it always non-elemental? I'm sure it's in like 4 or something. It's like, nah, it's fire in this one. Fire! And marvel at the interconnected nature of all things. Final Fantasy VII, non-elemental is an element. And you can actually use that to your advantage. no. Oh, no! Am I just stuck here forever now? Are you a door? I feel like that should be a door, but it's not. Oh! Oh, game, that's real sneaky. I didn't think we could walk under that. Well, there you go. But yeah, the way Final Fantasy VII is set up, non-elemental is an element, and you can... This is actually how I fairly consistently beat Ultimate Weapon, because its final attack is the non-elemental element. So if you just do that with your elemental armor, you just completely declaw it, and it actually cannot hurt you at all. It's great. But, you know, that's me. I like finding weird quirks in video games and doing things with them. This rest skill is fantastic, by the way. I'm really, really glad I taught that to Nina. It's about the only game where I will say I like this rest skill. Pokemon's coming up on Friday, and like... That's Snorlax, man. Well, now we can leave, and we can go explore the world for fishing spots, probably. Oh, chat, we gonna do it. I forgot about Roost. You're quite right. And then you've got, like, Soft Boiled, which is a really useful, like, field skill. Alright, now we can pretty much just rush these guys down, and we'll win. And hopefully get a big bucket of EXP for doing so. So, yeah, I mentioned earlier, you can see why I would just get on a phone call with someone and spend like an hour grinding out levels, because I didn't want to necessarily struggle on stream, but I don't want to, like, completely stomp all over the enemies, because that can also be kind of boring. But the game's kind of tuned for you to just keep pushing forward without end, and I don't know, it was a little tricky. And then, when we get Urshin back in the party, I'm fairly sure she's going to be missing a couple levels. So I have that to look forward to. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Did you see that? Nina is 6 points off leveling up. I don't particularly want to, but... Is that a screen? Yeah, that's a screen. Ah, let's go. I was going to stick around inside, maybe have one more fight, but like, nah. We'll do that when we get to the world map. I'm sure. Somebody is knocking on my head, Urshin. I had forgotten. Urshin is no longer inside me. Thank goodness you're awake. The Imperial Army is here. They told me this. They told me this was the village where the secret of summoning the dragons was kept. I come all the way out here to see for myself. What do I find? A deserted village. Our sources told us the Yorai dragon would be here. They must have come here looking for you. I wouldn't be surprised if they're after who was with him as well, including you. I had the village evacuated a while ago. They're safe. Come on, we should get out of here before they find us. Jaded Mew, you are correct. Urshin was just referring to herself in third person because she was talking about the god in her head. Pretty clever. It would appear we have a problem. Can I snag some apples? No, it's just going to want me to save. Okay. And this is why they named Urshin Masuta in the Japanese version. Because it was the same joke. Master says, we have a problem. Hey, you there. Huh? Ah, it appears we have been discovered. Don't worry about me. You've got to get away. Run! If someone told you to escape, leaving them behind, what would you do? What would I do? Oh, what are you talking about? Who the heck are you, anyway? Since Urshin is no longer here, I find myself at a loss. I am unsure of what I should do. Huh? You guys, get him! That's actually a really cool way of thinking about it. Urshin's got no idea what's happening anymore. Because essentially just a suit of armor being piloted around by someone else. I like that. Is this going to be our Steiner and Beatrix defending Alexandria moment? Because we need to get some levels on this character. It might be. Forgive me. If it weren't for me... I recommend grabbing onto me. I will help you escape. Well, I'll be. Isn't that the same person who was with the dragon? I knew he was here. All of you, after that armor! I think it is. So there's a point partway through Final Fantasy IX where Steiner and Beatrix have this cool hero standoff, and it's genuinely one of my favorite character moments in literally anything, and I will sing the praises of that scene all day because it's great. Essentially, it's there because Steiner has not been in your team for like 20 to 30% of the game up until this point, and he needs some levels, so they give him a bunch of comparatively easy to kill goons with high EXP yield. And he's just like, this is just bring him in line with everyone else. It's fine. You probably didn't do any power leveling with Marcus. It's fine. Well, you certainly did a lot of damage to my troops, didn't you? She's just hiding. It's fine. I love it. I also like that he waited for her to finish. However, I'd be willing to forgive and forget it if you tell me where I might find your friend the dragon. Oh, well, you might find him at the airport, or you might find him at the supermarket, or you might find him... It would be prudent not to tell you that information. That is what Urshan says. It doesn't really matter. Your friends can't have gotten too far. They're probably hiding around here somewhere. It kind of is like a tiny child hiding. I like that line of thinking. Good plan. I could take you hostage and use you to draw them out. But I don't like the way you look. Like a trash can. You won't make a very good hostage. And since I can't find the dragon myself, we won't be needing you anymore, no. Chat, there's a typo! We won't be needing you anymore now, will we? Ta-ta! We're going to have a bit of tonal dissonance for a moment while I check my camp, but mostly talk to you, because I actually have been doing the fairy stuff. Go figure. After saying I wouldn't. What messages do we have? We have new items in the item shop, a new house available, a new job available, some more house, more land space, new weapons for sale, and 3 new fairies in our village. Look at that. So, ooh, I can go and get a new master now. Did I mean to run into that door? No, I didn't. So, what we do is we speak... you just keep running into doors is what you do. I frequently have this problem in my real life. Just slam into doors. Speak to this character over here. And what we can do is we can assign jobs to these fairies over here. These guys are hunter-gatherers. This guy is, as it says there, cutting down trees and building houses. We have some empty plots that we can put houses into. So let's order some of those. And rather than have one builder do all of that, there you go. Now we have 3 fairies building, 2 fairies hunting, and you are... What are you doing? Nothing, currently. Make you... I'll make you barracks, because I've got nothing else to do with you. And you can help hunt. There you go. So you'll get more food for the fairies. Oh, can I do that now? Let's do that, actually. Select you. There you go. Now you can be a farmer. And then this sort of stuff will just tick over in the background in terms of the game clock and how many fights you have, and I think that's it. We're just your ordinary weapon shop. Want to buy anything? Yes, we do. Because this stuff might not be very good necessarily, but nah. Actually, I say that. That's great. Look at that. Sias, have a new weapon for free. This is boosting the number of items in our inventory, which helps us with a couple of like background game elements, including the Thief Master, who we've got to be at a point now where we can like go to that guy and take whatever the next skill is that he has to teach us, right? I'm going to say yes. Anyway, that village is now just going to tick over in the background, and it'll just do its thing, and we can come back to it later. And then we'll save. And then we'll go and hopefully save Urshin. Wow, everyone's really close to leveling up. I might make a slight detour and get a level on my characters. Vitally important that we go back to check and save her, but also the EXP though. And like, oh, it lets me demonstrate this. Alright. This is, one of the worst parts of the game. The hunting party that I sent out, not very good. So, they have to try and hunt down these creatures that are much bigger than they are. And as you see, they're very bad at it. So it's up to us. There we go. What you're going to want to do is to try to kill these guys as quick as you can. Because if you take time, then the quality of the meat goes down. And you just end up with, like, a really bad doner kebab, I think is the worst. Is the worst item. Which is pretty cool. But, like, the problem is we're not very well equipped to do this. As you can see, all the animals move at the same speed that we do. And the only attacking character we've got, at least on the field, is Ryu, who just has a sword. Yeah, there you go. Have some ribs. We do get a character a little bit later on, the last character. This is one of the reasons why I like them. They are the best character. Because they're really good at hunting. And we will see why. I feel like contextually Bad Doner Kebab is great. End of a night when everyone's completely wasted. Bad Doner Kebab. That's when you're going to want that. Nice. So you can see we've got like 3 different kinds of meat with the various speeds and rates that we've attacked these monsters. And this will go into like the food stockpile that the fairies have, which will help to keep them alive. What you're supposed to do is try to chase the animals into this here pit, and then you're just stood right next to them, and you just go right after them in close quarters. But this game is not very good. I don't like the hunting. I mean, I can't say I like hunting as a pastime anyway. At the very least, it's being used for food, but I don't think that particularly excuses what is happening. It's better than wasting it, I guess. But, like, yeah. Nah. Not a good part of the game. What you can also do is you can scare them off. Or you can just leave if you want. We've given the fairies some food. This is fine. We'll get levels later. Let's go to check. See how everybody's doing. You caught me having a sip there, Craig. Good job. It's quiet. Too quiet. Even sober, a bad donor is good. I guess. I don't know. It was the Imperial Army. They came to the village. What? You mean... What happened to the people in the village? I was able to get them to hiding before the soldiers came. But Urshin, he stayed behind to protect me. He's used up almost all of his power reserves. That's what he gets for trying to show off. Isn't there anything we can do to help him? You're a healer. We can try heal magic. Well, if I went back inside of him, I would give him enough energy to move around again. There's no way you're getting me back in there. I've had enough of being trapped inside that tin can. Does that mean Urshan will die? How can he die? He's just a piece of armor. He wasn't even alive to begin with. How can you say that? How can he be so cold? Urshan is correct. I am but a suit of armor. I received my power from Urshan. I am glad I had the chance to experience life. One of my favorite character traits is just Urshan laughing at sad moments. I don't know why. Was that an appropriate time to laugh? Well, if the army's been here looking for us, then it's probably a good idea if we hightail it out of here ourselves. Even so, I'm worried about the villages. You mean you think the army might do something to them? We should probably go and check on them in the morning. Can't hurt, we can leave after that. I get why they do the little "you have now rested" jingle. I feel like they needn't. Good morning. Everyone should be in the abandoned village in the mountains to the north. The army commander said they were looking specifically for the Yorai dragon. Even if it means leaving the villages behind, you should make sure they don't capture you. Just remember to be careful. Ryu may be a dragon, but he is not whole. You cannot count on his power to save you. Understand? Been doing a pretty good job of saving us so far, I don't know. Oi! You gonna go back inside the robot? Alright then, this is the classic adventures. Nina, Ryu, and Cray. Guest starring Sias, who is also here. Ooh. Did I just call it a bully? It did call it a bully! Ha! That's a pretty... Yeah, I'm just gonna name one of my enemies as a bully. That's fine. Do air raid. I don't know what it is. I want to learn it. Oh, chat. Can Ryu do like the 5-star frog splash? Ranged attack versus 1 stuns enemy. Status change melee. Let's go! That was actually a really powerful attack. I like that. That was kind of worth it. Alright. Oh yeah, because Sias got the new sword, so now he's got 2 attacks. And I just remembered I got that armor. Do you remember? I did. I didn't, but I did now. I bet that's gonna be for you, right? Because you've got the what is it called? Magma armor? Or are you now going to tell me that items don't swap? Yeah, okay. I thought that the items swapped between the characters as well as the skills, but I guess it's just the skills. Ryu and Faolu are teaching each other cool tricks. Am I on the other side of that mountain? I feel like I might be on the other side of that mountain. Like, where Faolu was. And the Empire are actually, like, holding rank fairly close to one another. What do these guys do? These guys are just tanks. Okay. So... let's do a bit of that. I'm fairly sure water heals them. We'll find out. And, damage changes with enemies. Oh, that's gonna be a summon attack. Like Faolu had Eraser. That's gonna be our summon. Okay, cool. That will be something to show off. Maybe I don't need to, sorry, that's my controller running off. Maybe I don't need to set up these cool combos if we can just one and done them. I'm used to these guys being a lot tougher. This is fine. There we go. Even missing one, we were fine. I feel like I'm using Nina's fly skill a lot more than I ever did in the past. Like, I don't know. I just don't really remember ever utilizing her as a character in general when I played it. But definitely not her field skill of flying. You can get one of those. You can get number 3. And there we go. Oh yeah, that's why these guys are tough, because these... Pretty sure Howling confuses all targets. Or has chance to confuse all targets. Which is why we use your thing that Ryu has, which I took off him. Okay. Ryu has the enemy skill Command, which means that any confused target will attack that target. Situationally very useful. Overall, actually not. And this, I feel, is one of the problems with the Blue Mage as a class. Especially since everyone is a Blue Mage in this game, because you're always going to have some... where was that sentence going? You're always going to have some skills that just don't do anything. Command is situationally not very useful, and... no, generally not very useful, excuse me. And then... like, we got Be Distracted and Feign Swing that actually don't do anything. And they're not the only enemy skills that don't do anything. One of them is a naughty joke, I think. We'll see. Well, yeah, commands have to be one word, because otherwise, like, Nightbot doesn't know how to deal with them. That was a bad joke. Most of my jokes are bad. Yes, I do think that it is a lewd joke, and it requires a little bit of context, and I will explain when we get there. I don't recall that I've ever heard the Jaded Muse speak, but if they would have just come out with a Mickey Mouse voice, that would be amazing. I'm not going to attempt it. I've been told my voice is incredibly high anyway. I don't hear it. But, like, listen to this range. Listen to this range, chat. I'm not doing a Mickey Mouse voice with this voice. Kind of a lie, my normal voice is up here. Hello. Then you got, like, customer voice, which is... Cray has learned another skill that he's not gonna use. The world is not flat. The world is square. Everybody knows this. That is... You puzzle in Matoya's cave. Ooh, there's a point. I should use some of those, doodads. Why are you still poisoned? I did not know that persisted. I think maybe quote 9 is going to be the most recent, because that's Breath of Fire 4, which is this game. That's what we're doing right now. And yeah, Cray can have those. And then oh, that restores AP. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, there you go. I need to start saying more funny stuff. Tell you a trend that I started in high school. And a friend of mine recently posted in a Happy channel that they bought mangoes today. And they're very happy with that. This is the trend that I started when I was in high school. This is the joke, right? Mangoes in a pub, right? And there was a time when it was just crisps and peanuts, but now it's mangoes. Not a great joke. It's fairly predictable, right? For about a month, everybody in my high school was going like, alright, mangoes in a dentist, right? Not really, because it's a mango! And the ultimate end to that joke was mangoes in a supermarket. Yeah, actually. There you go. I like anti-jokes. Sometimes. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be like a pop culture one or a local one to my friends. Empirical Woodland and chat in general, do you guys know the joke about the purple powder? This isn't leading up to a punchline. Genuine question. Do you know the joke about the purple powder? We'll talk about that before I do this. Can I pause this? I can't. We'll make it to the abandoned village by tomorrow. I just hope the Empire hasn't found anybody yet. Nina, I know you might think this is a little harsh, but you've got to remember, Urshin was nothing more than a suit of armor to begin with. And we're all just molecules bouncing around. Come on, dude. What does that mean, Cray? Does that mean the Urshin we knew never existed? I can't believe that. I don't want to believe it. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? We've got the people from the village to worry about. There we go. So, the joke is purple powder. This was a joke that was told to me when I was about 10 by the youth group from my church at the time. And basically, this kid says the word purple powder, and everyone reacts like it's the worst thing, and he gets expelled. And he asks his parents, what's wrong with purple powder? And he gets kicked out of the house. And he's going around all these people like, what is so bad about purple powder? And everyone reacts horribly to the phrase purple powder. Ultimately, he sees someone with purple powder written on a t-shirt on the other side of the road. He crosses the road, gets hit, dies, never learns about purple powder. That's the joke. But kind of like the moth joke, the purpose of the joke is to stretch it out. I've had somebody take actually 20 minutes to get to the punchline of, and he got hit and he died and he never learned what purple powder was. And that used to make me so mad. Because I was very much used to the feed line punchline, and then purple powder came along, and it's... I don't get it. Kind of get it now. Didn't then. And that's my comment on anti-jokes. There you go. I'll never understand humans. Both me and Urshan over here. They hate each other, they kill one another, they do horrible things to themselves and their fellow human beings without a second thought. And yet, they still feel compassion and sympathy for this. An animated suit of armor. Something that shouldn't even be alive. Perhaps it is because we know that it too will pass. It is because everything must come to an end, that it can be said to be beautiful. It's not a good sound. What's going on? You're Ryu, aren't you? I'm Ursula of the Fao Imperial Army. We know you are the Urdai Dragon. You will come with us. Now. What's happened to the villagers? What have you done with them? Did you torture them to find out about us? Huh? I swear if you've harmed even one of them, I'll... What are you talking about? Play games with us. Just look at what you did to Urshan. It tells me all I need to know about you. Please listen to me. If you follow this trail, there's an abandoned village. That's where the people from Czech are hiding. Just give it all up, Nina. Just tell them. Just let us go there and make sure they're all right. Please. Just drop all that information out there. It's fine. I don't... That's a really good title card. Ursula? I don't believe it, the Urdai Dragon. You were able to get away from me. But not Ursula, eh, little dragon? What are you doing here, Captain Rasso? Oh, what's that tone I hear in your voice, Captain Ursula, ma'am? Feeling a little superior because we found the dragon first, are we? What am I doing here? Isn't it obvious? Looking for the dragon, as per orders. I have been told that there are people somewhere here in these ruins. Have you seen them? Well, gee. Let me think. I just asked them where I might find the dragon. You would use force against innocent women and children? That's a very Chun-Li looking character sprite. You see that? I like that. What is it to you if I do? They don't matter. Their lives mean nothing. You're wrong. Every life is important. Every life has meaning. How can you say such a thing? Ha! How touching, princess. How compassionate, how caring, how dross. Who are you to talk to me in such a way? Just because you got lucky once, don't think you can talk down to me like that. Pretty sure we've gotten lucky against this guy twice at this point. Lest we forget. Ooh, look at this scary dragon. Come on, boy, don't be afraid. Show me what you can do. What are you doing? Our orders are to find the dragon and return with him to the Empire. You don't have to remind me what our orders are. They don't say he has to be in one piece, though. I figure we can make him a little more cooperative, if you know what I mean. Come now. Let's settle our score. Oh, right. Remember what I said, chat. This monster right here, it's gonna be called Ito, or something like that. I don't like losing. It is! Okay, so, for context, Captain Rasso, that guy, he's now summoned 3 characters to fight us, who were called Joy, Mechaf, and Ait. He's summoning characters named after Joy Mechfight, like the NES game, with the weird disjointed robots, which is what this guy is. Oh, look at that. That's pretty great. Well, let's just go, I guess. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. Did I? This monster is invulnerable as long as it has a shield. Can I attack the shield? I cannot attack the shield. Can I do a summon attack? Can you do ranged attack and then you... Wait a second. What order does that need to go in? It needs to go in the other order, doesn't it? If we do... Sayas uses Frost Magic, and then you use Earth Magic. There we go. Maybe I mean disconnected. But the characters in Joy Mechfight look kind of like Rayman or Dynamite Headdy, in that there's a body with hands and feet and a head not attached to them, but floating around and effectively attached to them. It's a really clever way of just doing easy grapple attacks on the NES, which doesn't have good character sprite interactions. Oh, and he sheds a single manly tear, just like Kenshiro would have done. And I did some damage. Okay. Or not. I too want to play that Kenshiro boxing game. Did you know that the Japanese subtitle for that game is "You have already lost weight"? That's pretty solid. feel like I'm missing a trick. Ray's dead. Are we thinking about theater rhythm again? I am forever salty that £95 price tag. Which admittedly is for the game and all/most future announced DLC, but I'm also kind of annoyed that there is quite a lot of announced DLC already on the page. Square knows they can trim the marks. I'm reasonably confident this is now a supposed to lose fight. Because even doing the big special attack didn't work. So, like... I don't know. I'm gonna run with that logic and hope that I'm right. And if not, then we get to watch Brasso being a bit of a jerk again. Oh, hello! Kaiser is a form of dragon that Ryu hasn't had yet. Like, we just got that. Right here. Man, we are getting all the cool summon attacks in this fight. Look at that. See, I figured it would be because, admittedly, this is coming from Fallout New Vegas. Isn't it meant to be pronounced Kaiser? And that's perhaps where we get the German spelling Kaiser. Also, his shield is down. His shield is down, chat. Let's go. Now we can win the fight. Ha! Craze over there like I'm fine. It is debatable. There's an Eddie Izzard bit like that. He says we don't know what Latin sounded like. So everybody does deep voices like this, but they could have been going around going, "Hello, we're Romans. I'm speaking Latin." Oh, we got a sword! Cool new sword. I will take cool new sword. He's out of control. Look at this cool Pokemon showdown. Actually, I would argue it's probably going to be more like Digimon, right? And now, a white screen. Alright, there we go. What are you doing? Arrest them! Why you... You gotta respect Ursula for, like... I'm just gonna square up to this thing. Also, Mexican standoffs are cool. Also, that's a very rare 2D from the gorillas looking portrait of Ryu that doesn't show up all that often. Am I gonna do the cyan scream? No, I'm not. Because the game's gonna do it for me. Thank you, game. You're a pro. Ryu! Ryu, stop! Watching what happened, I knew that something was not right in the world. That something was out of balance. I feel like this is typing a little too slowly. Also, it needs a typewriter effect. Whenever text appears on screen like this, typewriter effect. ICQ, just to dredge that up from people's memories. Typewriter effect. Do it. It was great. And now we're on Act 3. Streams. What are you still doing here? What of the woman? She let herself go and be arrested so that you could get away. If she means anything to you, you gotta get out of here. Get! Streams on stream. Like marbles on stream. But water. If them soldiers find you, all of us are gonna get in trouble. You gotta leave. Go on, get! That's all I can do for you. There'd be an old shrine, like a sanctum on the other side of the woods. I hear that if he goes inside it, it leads to some town or something somewhere. That's pretty cool. No reason not to equip that cool new armor that we got. I hear something skulking around. Is that going to be soldiers, or is that going to be like... this guy? Perhaps because the influence of your aura, it appears to have become fond of you. Well, maybe it's just going to follow us around in the woods. And then draw attention to us Hang on. Let's save, dear chat, because we've done a lot of character moments. I've read a lot of dialogue. I've wondered aloud on how a person should be voiced. But this is something we'll get to. Because right now we're just going to jam out to this again! The monsters really should just let us pass at this point, you'd think, right? Because, like, ooh, more armor. Nice. That's not what I wanted at all. Have I gone and completely misread the map and I'm supposed to go someplace else? I feel like maybe I have. I also feel like I'm misreading this here boss character. Like, it says it's waiting, so I don't know. I'm going to assume that I've gone to the wrong place. Because we've done this map. And it said that it was on the other side of the woods, right? Probably not a good idea to go back right now. Good point. Huh. Well, we got some tea. It's nice of it. Oh, no. See, look, there's a line already on the map. It's a little too light for me to have seen. I can read maps. This has been established many times. Ye who would enter this place, prepare ye a sacrifice. Methinks this be a false god, one that doth borrow the name of a true god, that it may cower mortals into proffering unto it that which it would otherwise be unable to have. Chat, is that pig just going to smash the door down to the sacred temple? That'd be great. Hold. 'Twould seem to be the very same beast that hath seen changed by falling under the shadow of my power. Thou hast followed me. What? What dost thou, in thy earnestness, attempt to do? Was that blood? What's that doing in this game? It is! Hold, and now. Another word I don't know. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do at all. Why wouldst thou sacrifice thyself for me? It would appear that regardless of my own desire, I affect the lives of innocents, pulling them along with me as if caught up in some mighty river's current. To make sure we're paying attention there, chap. Verily, a river. For it is not the nature of the endless to shape the course of the world itself. Is it not the nature? Let's go with that. So yeah, we had this chat in a previous stream. What is the age rating on this game? It is rated 11+. Because this game was rated by ELSPA. Because they were rating games at the time, not the ERSB or BBFC. Because currently, I believe games are currently rated by the same guys that do film and TV ratings. That's why they have the 12, 15, and 18 certificates on them. Where necessary. But we weren't doing that at this time. It was like the European... I think it's the European Rating Standards Bureau or something like that. I forget what ERSB and ELSPA stand for, but... all you need to know is that the German one is called GEMA, and you're not allowed to have fun. GEMA does not allow people to have fun. This is a long-standing joke with Alana Ray and I, when it's like, do you want to play this game? Will GEMA allow you to play it? What is this? Do mine eyes deceive me? Oh, it is a dragon. One whose shell have faded with the years, leaving its very essence only. Ooh! Is that how we got the Kaiser Dragon? I wonder. Could be. Well, do you know what? Let's take a look, chat. I'm sitting at my computer. I got the name wrong. It is ESRB, and you're quite right. Entertainment Software Rating Board. Operates in US and Canada. And in England, it is currently PEGI. Or was. Is or was. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't need to worry necessarily about, like, getting carded for games, or having to prove my identity. Strictly speaking, I just, like, hey, what's up? I am an old man. Please give me your video games. Thank you, sir. Also, I just buy stuff digitally, so there's that. Oh, that's pretty clever. So you'll notice when we first came into this fight, we couldn't see the Cyclops' hit points. That's because Cyclops with a club and Cyclops without are two different enemies. We can see its hit points now, because we've beaten the one with the broken club. How about that? This is learning tricks of video game coding. Can I heal myself? Do I have anything with which I can heal myself? No. That will have to do. I feel like I just wandered back out the other side. No, I didn't. Okay. It's one of the problems with being able to freely rotate the maps, but also you get kind of mixed up between scene to scene. Oh, now we're at Soma. Gonna have some real existential crises in this one, let me tell you. So let me click away from that one, because that's kind of bright on my screen. I don't want to look at that right now. Should probably turn on a light or set up night mode or something. Welcome to me continuing to complain about being an old man. Let me tell you about the youth. Do I have anything that hits everyone? I don't think I do. Oh, but I can still do the flying elbow drop. I love it. That was pretty bad. Maybe I should equip the HP restoring item that I was given for this explicit purpose. Huh. How about that? I understood that word. That's what the game over screen looks like. I've never seen that before. Mostly because a younger version of me would just sort of rage quit. See, I just heard Baka. Like, he's cursing himself out for taking the loss. I know I'd referred to myself in such a way in Japan one time. Right. Now... there we go. So now we've got, like, constant HP uptick, and we're gonna get a healing buff at the end of every turn. These guys ain't nothing. Yeah, you'd better run. This says to me that there is going to be a boss fight coming up. Because why else would we need massive healing at the end of every turn? I don't know. It's just gonna be a boss. Ooh, what is that? I'm gonna try and learn Blitz off this thing. Like, if I could do that kind of damage in battle, that'd be great. But I'm also only going to go one-on-one with these guys because I'm fairly convinced... A, that's going to happen. I'm fairly certain that I don't want to take 2 rounds of Blitz. In a single Scorched Rice? Pardon me a moment. Burton Black and Rice Bowl. Alright, it just is some Scorched Rice. Give me another one of those fights. I want to learn Blitz. Blitz bar. It's also kind of funny to watch those guys try. Like, we've been fighting those guys for quite some time as the main party. They are... I mean, they were kind of challenging. Not so much now. Not now we're, like, one half of the God Emperor, I suppose. Do you do anything? You do not do anything. Although it does say they change when attacked magically, so... I don't know, that's going to be something to try if ever I find these guys with the main party. There we go. I think I'll give it one more fight, because reasonably I could stay here and do this all day for a skill that I may not end up using. I just like collecting stuff. Okay, let's go. I was expecting that guy to run, but I appreciate his gumption. He certainly did try. Is this the shrine? Where's the shrine? "'Tis quiet here. Indeed, almost unnaturally so. Hold. What is this sense of foreboding that assails me? He's a wordy fella, isn't he? Well, has the sacrifice been properly prepared? Yes, Lord Yuna. We can proceed at any time. Excellent. You may fire when ready, General Yom. Very well. Prepare the carronade. Target. The southern continent. The Soma Forest. That is some impressive range on a gun. And like, you remember when we went here and it was really nice and there's like this happy jam music going on, and now this is happening? I like that the gun has actual iron sights. Carronade armed. Fire! Oh, this... What is this malefic presence? 'Tis a hex. And it landed right on our heads. That's... Yeah, that's not a good time. And, like... specifically weaponizing his lover against him like that. The mortals would use this against us. A weapon so powerful that simply using it does place them in jeopardy? Verily, their folly is greater than even I had thought. Ha! Oh no. Oh no, chat, he's broken. How is he? He's back to normal. He's sleeping for now. What are you planning on doing with that dragon? Are you going to use him to go to war on the Empire? Is that all you Imperial types can think about? I hate to burst your bubble, but we're not like you. We have no interest in fighting with you. That's so. I've heard the only reason there is no permanent truce between us is because Ludia keeps arguing over the details. So, nothing wrong with that. What about what your friend Rasso did, huh? Torturing innocent people. The way he was chasing after Ryu. Baiting him like that's no wonder he went berserk. I don't care what you say. There's no way I'll let the Empire get hold of a dragon. Okay, I've been thinking about what happened. We all saw how Ryu lost control like that. I wondered, is it because he's not whole? I mean, maybe because of that he's, I don't know, unstable or something. So maybe if he were to meet with the other Ryu, the one in the Empire... Are you crazy? Are you saying we should just hand Ryu over to the Empire? That was the argument they were having earlier, and Cray was on the side of them. He wanted to do that. I remember it. No, not hand him over. I mean, go with him into the Empire ourselves. We were told that it is Ryu's destiny to meet with the first Emperor, right? If that's true, then why don't we seek him out instead of waiting for him to come to us? Besides, if we say we're going to go peacefully, then we won't have to fight with you anymore, will we? Grammar friends in chat, is any more one word? I don't think it is. Well, I guess you've got a point. Let's see what the Abbess has to say about this. There's just one thing. What are we going to do about her? It's not good to tie up women. Sias, let me tell you some things. Anyway, right. Anyway, let's get back to check. Do you think Ryu can move, Nina? And don't even think about trying anything funny, okay, girl? My name is Ursula. Guess we have to go back and see what the Abbess has to say. Let's go to check. It's fine, chat. Urshan's just sleeping. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It'll all be fine. So, you intend to go to the Empire after all? Yes. I think that maybe the reason Ryu did what he did is because he's not whole. Because he's divided. It makes sense. An incomplete god would not have full control of his power. I take it your plan then is to journey to the Empire and find the other Ryu, the first Emperor, that is, in the hope that doing so will give Ryu control over his own power. Is that it? First Emperor? Are you talking about the God Emperor Faolu? hate to tell you this, but Faolu, father of the Empire, may his name be blessed, is dead. He founded the Empire centuries ago, so you won't find anything of him, except maybe his bones. We know who he is. We also know that Faolu is like Ryu. They are both endless, both gods. I don't really know what you're talking about, and I'm not sure if I want to know. But you're asking me to help get you to the Empire, right? Yes. So we can find the other Ryu. I don't care why you want to go. My mission is to bring the dragon back to the Empire, and that is what I intend to do. The fact that he wants to go himself simply makes my life and his a little easier. Yeah? I wouldn't be cool if I were you. Take a look around. You're basically our prisoner. That's so. I don't remember you capturing me. Care to try? At any rate, with your help, Ursula, it shouldn't be too hard to get to the Empire, right? I've just realized something. We haven't yet told Deus about what happened. She's probably sleeping somewhere in the village. You should find her and wake her up. We should. We found her. She's over there, basically where we left her. That's a crate. That's Ursula. Not Ursula. Deus. Urshin. Character names. Wow. Oh, it's you. Wait just a minute, okay? There we go. I figured that if I'm going to go with you, it's easier this way. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not because I enjoy being in this armor or anything. If she didn't say baka at the end of that sentence in Japanese chat, I bet she did. I can't go around borrowing that girl's body forever anyway. There's not much I can do by myself anyway. I mean, what good's a god without a body, eh? It's up to you, Ryu. Well, let's get this show on the road then. You're going to go to the Empire, right? We better get down from this mountain then. Don't worry about Rem. She's just sleeping, that's all. I must have worn her out. Come on then, let's go. I feel like we've forgotten some people in the village, guys. Urshin. Urshin, you've come back. Thank you. Oh. You're awake, huh? I decided to stick around with them for a while longer. That means I'll need you again. Hope you don't mind. Of course not, Urshin. Haha! What are you laughing for? I didn't come back because I wanted to. Yes, Urshin. I am just gladdened by your return. Alright, enough already. Listen to me. From now on, I want you to call me Deus, okay? Yes, Urshin. What did I just tell you? Things will get too confusing if we both use that name. You can have it, alright? Oh, look at that. A line has just appeared. Let's go to the camp and save. For no reason other than, oh frick, check it out, it's the 6th character! This is Ursula. She is wife. We do not disparage Ursula in my chat. Thank you very much. The art book says that Ursula's hobby is doing the laundry. And that's a pretty cool character trait right there. Ah, she's the best character. And we'll see why soon, but like, I like her. Oh, okay. So, this guy right here, that opens up a like a karaoke bar, I think it is, or jukebox or something like that. Basically, that's the sound test, where you can listen to the various bits of music from the game. It's kind of cool. It's not something I'm going to use, but it's still something cool. There we go. Check it out. The gang's all here. And it's kind of tricky. It has been kind of tricky to me, wondering what voice Ursula should have, on account of I've mentioned I'm not much cop at doing female voices, sensible female voices at any rate. But also because I'm fairly sure she's supposed to be, or supposed to have, a Chinese accent. And, nope, I'm not doing that. Anyway, here she is. She's Ursula. She's cool. Her field ability? Gun. You want to go hunting? Gun. Those monsters want to run away in a straight line? We have gun. We just hit them across the map now. And she does the cool ninja appearance thing, and like, she just has an attack that hits everyone. She's great. Should maybe protect against confusion, because this could be a total party wipe right out the gate. But that's how great Ursula is. You should probably fear her. Or, you know, be glad that she's on your team. Elana Ray, what have you been playing? Is it more of your city building game? So let's get Urshin back in here. We need to get you some levels. Do you know what else we need to do? Is to equip some of the cool new stuff that we found. For some reason, right, my head auto-completed that to, like, Realms of Might and Magic. But Realms of Magic, that sounds alright, actually. Like, yeah, Terraria, but with RPG elements. For some reason, didn't much get into Terraria. Like, I have it. It's in a box on my shelf over there. I believe unopened and unplayed, unfortunately. But, like, I had Minecraft, and that's my building blocks crack substitute of choice. You know? Alright, fight. Take 2. Let's do it good this time. Do it right. Do not get confused. Oh, yeah, here's the other thing that I've got on my notes while we're waiting. We talked about the character's hobbies as listed in the guidebook, or the art book, anyway. Urshin's hobby is listed as being surprised. Or contextually, it could be, it is a surprise, because there's no... Japanese is very contextual like that. It's something, as I've mentioned before, it's one of the problems with translating from that into basically any other language. Hello, how are you? I hope all is well. If I get through here... Can I get to a fishing spot from Shide? I'm fairly sure that I can. Like that one? No, because that's windier. Well... Who knows? Let's find out. Chat, this enemy is called Blue Ball. No reason. I'm doing okay. I've got the best character leading my party. Check her out. She's great. And I'm kind of glad to have her on my team because we've just done a couple of incredibly draining scenes, like plot-wise. To an extent, I'm glad that O'Wales is lurking today, rather than being active, because I know she's not keen on the weepy scenes. Let me tell you, dear viewers, currently here and in the past, look how great Ursula is! She's gone! Let me tell you about how great O'Wales is. The other day, when I mentioned that I was kind of down because of the musical choices at work, she gets in touch with me and she's like, hey, so, I know that you're down, allow me to sing your praises and tell you what I think of you. And she just said so many lovely things. And it made my day. It really did. And you guys need to get you a hype squad like O'Wales. That is the lesson of today's story. See, now that's slightly weaker, but it's a 2-attack weapon, so I'm gonna go with that. And that's all good. There is a button to, like, optimize your characters, but it doesn't do it very well, I've found. It's like the usual problem of RPGs where it looks strictly at making the numbers go as high as they can, and not like... Like here, Cray is incredibly slow. Maybe we could speed him up a little bit. No, just make number go up though. I think everyone's as good as they're going to be. Right, are we good? Yes, let's go. We got like 15 minutes to do this dungeon and link up with... Oh, and she does flips! Ugh! She's so cool. I feel like that's a trap. Is that a trap? You see that puddle? This puddle down here feels like a trap. I don't think I can learn that because we would be asleep when it uses it. Let's go. Right. I know you've mentioned not feeling super great today. I will catch up with you after the stream because not on my watch. No one in my family is gonna feel sad when I've got a choice of shaking my fist in anger at you. Speaking in this voice, apparently. Just parry that completely, great. That's amazing. I'll be honest with you, chat. I forgot that Ursula joined the team this late in the game. I thought that she... Fat Frog, that's an Ice Lolly type. It's an Irish-only Ice Lolly type, and I've never had it, but it looks really good. The game What Bar has a lot to answer for, let me tell you. Sure, why not? Are you going to be a mini-game? Yes. Use the right-left buttons to maneuver the raft down the river. Every time you hit a bank, piece will come loose. If the raft is completely destroyed, you have to start over, so be careful. You can get extra points by picking up the bags you see floating in the river. Oh no! And Ursula's at the front of the raft like, I have no time for these hijinks. What are you doing? Can I catch up with that? No, I can't. Alright, that's just gone. Here you go, here's a CPC game. Let's play Dizzy Down the Rapids, which is essentially this, but at like 2 frames a second. It wasn't a very good game. Hell of a soundtrack, though. That was easier than I thought it would be. Do I have in my playlist? Hang on. I do not have any music from Dizzy Down the Rapids in my playlist. I may have to fix this for the next stream. Tune in tomorrow. Well, at least we were able to make it down the mountain? Right. Now all we have to worry about is figuring how to get a sand flyer so we can get across the desert. We're like 20 hours into the game and we still haven't solved the first problem. That's right. Our sand flyer was destroyed by the sand dragon, wasn't it? All that's happened since then, I'd almost forgotten about that. Well, for now we should probably head for Shide. We might be able to hire a sand flyer there. Now, I am relatively confident that there is a cool trick we can do when we get to Shide. I'm going to save the game, just in case we get locked into plot, so I can back out of plot and go fishing. Because I'm relatively confident I can get to a fishing spot around here somewhere. But there should be an NPC in here somewhere who will do something cool. Oh, there absolutely is a fishing spot around here, because this is where I did some trading the last time. You got anything new? No, you don't. But Do I want that? I want that. Less chance of finding roaming monsters is always a good thing. And I can always just go and catch more rainbow trout if I need to. Yeah, that's fine. And 25 stamps. Which is... how many do we have? 6. 99 is a long way away. Well... What are you doing? It's hot. Too hot. Look at me. I'm sweating so much I look like a waterfall. Well, what I think I'm going to do... I'm going to check out this second map over here to see if the person I need is there. And if not, we'll come back tomorrow. Because we're about where I stopped my stream. So, there we go. Oh, yep. There she is. Right. Hello again, everyone. How are you? I imagine by now you've become experienced travelers. But I bet you still have some questions, don't you? I can answer them for you. Right. Shift is a spell that we can now use. Which is fast travel. Never mind. Right. I'm going to do so much fishing after today's stream, you don't even know. Especially now that I can travel between fishing locations and get some cool stuff. You betcha. So let's head to the overworld and save and wrap up for the day. Stop putting Cray at the front of my team, thank you very much. We already have the best character. Thank you very much. There she is. Right. So if we do this, select the location and press the X button. So yeah, we can just... We just wander around if you want. Anyway, let's go to the camp and save and all that good stuff. Oh, actually, here's something kind of nice. I like this. There's a really good character dynamic between Sayas and Ursula because neither of them have any particular reason to be part of this team. They're just sort of tagging along, so they get along surprisingly well. The RAF was kind of fun. The fastest way to get to the Empire is to use the Imperial Causeway. I'm pretty sure we just got a teleport spell. We just walk up to the front door, thank you very much. But no, let's play the game the way the game wishes to be played. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to shuffle over to this side. And let's take a look. Who's doing what? One of those. One of those. Well, I see a name over here, whomst I do believe we're going to raid into. Yeah, it's a name y'all might recognize. Let's do one of those. Let's go raid Empirical Woodland. He's probably listening, so shh, don't tell him. Let's go say hello. Come back tomorrow for some more Breath of Fire 4. We're going to continue with the plot. We're going to continue with fishing. So much fishing. Don't even know. And then Friday, we're going to start the new game. It's going to be Pokemon. Yeah. So come back tomorrow for that. And until next time, goodbye.